Alright guys, I finally got my hands on the Infinix GT30 Pro, arguably the best budget gaming phone of the year for only $300. Depending on your region, actually it could be lower. You can get this device, and also it comes with accessories such as the Infinix GT Mac case and the Mac cooler. But this device is insane. It has an all-day full FPS system support, meaning no frames is going to be, so you're going to be at the constant 120 when the game's supported. You have the GT trigger that gives you the console level control. You have a MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Ultimate 5.5G chip, and you have a 3D vapor cloud chamber cooling, Infinix AI that you can use for daily tasks or even gaming. You have a 6.78-inch display, 1.5K and 144 Hz OLED screen, 5.5G support, Super Wi-Fi 2.0, gaming network acceleration, 5,500 amp hours of battery. You have a wireless charging, fast charging, and also bypass charging. There's a lot more features. I'm going to be unboxing both of them, so make sure to check out the next few videos.
To level up your gaming experience, GT30 Pro offers the all-day full FPS system solution. The system, including 3 key components, creates an integrated cooling and charging system. MagJudge Cooler intelligently balances power allocation between charging and cooling for maximum efficiency, while 3D VCC and MagCase implement inside-out cooling connection, together delivering sustained peak performance and all-day full FPS stability during intensive gaming. Push rank safely, game harder, stay cooler and play longer with GT30 Pro.
Alright guys, so here we go with the unboxing. You guys can see this is the box, and it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty nice, very slick, very I guess rectangular. And then this is the front. This is where you pretty much get the case for the phone. You have a very nice case that comes in that you can use for the phone instantly. And now looking at the GT Pro right here itself, it's in a very nice wrapper, and this phone just slides out right here. Wow, super sleek, super nice, super easy to hold. And look at it, this is the 6.78-inch display that you guys are going to be able to have, and it looks insane. So we're just going to go ahead here, turn it on, and I'm gonna go ahead here and pop the case onto the phone as well. There we go, super nice, slick, fits right on top of it, and it already comes in with a built-in screen protector, which is quite nice from them. And right there under the case, you're gonna be able to see the back. You're gonna have a charger, and you're gonna have a USB connection here as well, with a set of headphones that you can connect. It's gonna be wired headphones, and this is the USB-C to USB charging, which is quite nice here. And over here we have our Mac case. So this is going to be the Mac case. This was the case for it. So this is going to be the Mac case, and once you open this, you're going to get the case, and you're going to get the Mac cooler as well. So this is the case. This is magnetic here, and you see it's going to have different lightings and stuff, which is pretty cool. So if you guys don't want to use the original case, you are not using it, you know, if you're doing daily tasks, you want to use this. If not, you want to go ahead here and swap this out and put in the Mac case. This is for, you know, people that are gamers. If you want to game and you want to have this kind of cooling system, you want to go ahead here and put this on. It's going to give you the option to connect the cooler, and it's gonna get, you know, it's gonna stick to it, and it's gonna cool a lot faster because it is the Mac case. And right here, this is the fan and the wires. So once you guys take it out, you're gonna be able to easily snap it onto your device right here. Like right here, you can see snaps in. It doesn't move. It doesn't move at all. It's gonna stick right there. And once you start cooling it down, you're gonna be able to game pretty much all day without any, you know, overheating, anything like that. So this is for very long sessions of gaming. You want to sit there, stream, record videos, and do some like heavy work editing. This is gonna be what you need. You're gonna need the cooler connected in the back, and just, you know, go at it and just work yourself out with the phone. But yeah, we're gonna do just that. I'm gonna turn on the phone, I'm gonna set up things, and we're gonna get into some gaming and show you guys some of the actual gameplay in the game, the FPS. I'm gonna show you guys Mobile Legends. Obviously, they are supporting a lot of the Mobile Legend leagues, and if you guys didn't know, Infinix was also supporting Honor of Kings. So a lot of these gaming companies, the games that we play here, are supported by Infinix, meaning that they're the official, phones of these games, and they're fully supported. So we're gonna have 120 FPS consistently in all the games, high graphics. So let's check it out. Let's get into the testing part. Guys, so we finally have it. The device is fully set up and we have every single game downloaded. We have the Mac case and the Mac cooler right here. This thing is wireless charging and also providing a bunch of cooling for the device. So if you want to do like streaming or pretty much game for long hours and you don't want your phone to get overheated or anything happen, I mean, obviously it's not going to get overheated for like couple of hours, but if you are doing long hours, you're gonna get the Mac case and the Mac cooler, because this is gonna keep your thing alive for hours and hours. It's never gonna overheat. It's so cold right now, like touching it, my hands are freezing. But yeah, super cool. We already have it here, and first thing what we're gonna do when we get into a game, you want to open up this mode right here, the XBOOST mode. You want to go to the performance mode. This is very important. And as you guys can see, I'm already screen recording. That means I'm recording within the device itself. So all the power, all the energy is being consumed out of the device. And you're gonna see that we're getting a lot of performance out of it, even though a lot of things are happening. So you want to clear up the memory. This is really important too. You're going to be able to have this feature, which is pretty cool. You want to set the performance. You want to put the brightness up and lock it down. Image stabilization, you want to turn that on. Esports mode, you want to turn that on, but I'm going to turn it on at the very end. Super boost, network enhancement, you want to turn it on as well. So a lot of good esports and gaming features to have here. You can hide notifications while playing as well. I have this off as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, if you want new things like the GT trigger, magic voice changer, and the magic button, you're going to be able to use those as well. I'm not going to use them. But yeah, we're gonna turn on the esports mode. The esports mode is gonna make it so the phone is a little bit more responsive to touches and everything like that. So that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, go ahead here and also go to the Mobile Legends setting to show you guys that you are able to turn on the ultra. So map quality, we want to put it on ultra. Model quality, we're gonna put it standard. We're gonna put effects quality on high frame rate on ultra here, resolution on HD. So pretty much everything is maxed out here, guys, and that's what we want. And now we're going to be able to go ahead here and go into a practice match and show you how smooth it is. We're going to be using Lucas here. I'm going to use a brand new Naruto skin. This skin has a bunch of effects, so it should give you a good idea on what it's going to look like, what it's going to be like. But you can see already the intro looks pretty nice. You can see it's very high quality here. And there we go. We're just going to go ahead here and lock it in, get into a game, and show you guys exactly what you are getting for the amount you're paying for this phone. I mean, this is literally the best gaming budget phone right here, and you can see it looks so nice. Go ahead here and max level, buy some items.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
So
battlefield.
yeah, super nice. Gonna go ahead here, show you guys a couple of combos, and then swap to Honor of Kings and Warrior, and also show you guys what the game looks like there, the quality, the FPS. Sadly, the game itself, Mobile Legends, doesn't have like a 120 FPS counter, but I can assure you guys there is no FPS drops or anything like that. But we're gonna be able to see that in just a second in a different game. But yeah, super nice. I mean, just look at the skin, has a lot of quality. It's very high quality skin here, and you are gonna see what exactly you're getting for the amount you are paying. And again, you have no FPS drops. You have the 6.78-inch display. Like, my hands are quite big, and this phone is doing a lot for me right now, which is quite nice. And yeah, right there we have it, Mobile Legends, no FPS drop. The game quality looks insane, and again, it is an approved phone by the entire pro scene of Mobile Legends. They are sponsoring the actual esports events. A lot of the pro players, if not all of them actually, on stage are using the GT30 Pro. So if you guys want to take Mobile Legends seriously and you guys want to be on par with the pros, this is the phone to use. But now we are gonna go to Honor of Kings. So you want to exit the esports mode. That's the only way to get out. And once we exit that, I'm gonna go ahead here and accidentally went into XBOOST. Or you can actually use XBOOST to get into your game. So if you want to go and find your game here and press start on it, I'm gonna go ahead here and launch it through XBOOST itself, which is the boosting program, as I mentioned. And we need to set it up. I haven't set it up on the different games. I just want to show you guys. But yeah, Honor of Kings is right here. And you can see already, I did go to Honor of Kings, and you can see we already have the max FPS, which is 120. A lot of devices do not support this. We have the ultra resolution, and we have, you know, everything else on. I'm using custom quality, HDR, gorge quality, ultimate. Everything is out in Honor of Kings. So Honor of Kings definitely still have some sort of partnership with Infinix as well, and they're constantly updating their devices and specs here so you can get the maximum quality. So definitely, if you want to play Mobile Legends and Honor of Kings, this is 100% a go-to device for you. It's pretty budget. It's like 200 something to $300, and you just have to check your regions. It's very limited. It's mostly in the Asian countries where you can get Infinix, so you have to go to their website, which I'm gonna have like linked down below, so make sure to check that out. But yeah, let's open up the performance mode once again. We are still screen recording. We want to make sure the brightness is locked. This is the amount I like. You guys can change it. Esports mode, we have touch optimization for Honor of Kings. We have mobile already on. Esports grid, you can turn that on too. And there we go. Super boost, everything is on, and hide notifications is on as well. So yeah, you have a couple of more features for Honor of Kings because XBOOST supports Honor of Kings right now, and they don't support the Mobile Legends US version completely. If you guys have the actual Mobile Legends Moonton version of the game, you're gonna have so many more customizable options, and you're gonna have the touch options and all that stuff as well. But the US version is lacking a little bit just because they haven't adopted to that just yet. But that doesn't mean you're not gonna get the full performance. You still have the option to turn on the esports mode, which again puts the entire thing on like the esports quality. So you have faster touching, better responsiveness, like enhanced supercharging, bypass charging, and all that cool stuff. So yeah, we already seen it. Highest quality is already there, and now we're gonna go ahead here and show you guys in a practice mode on a very, you know, like a flawless skin. So this is the Hanshin flawless skin. This skin has to be one of the best skins, one of the highest quality and, you know, performance eating skins here. So let's give it a try. You can see the intro, super nice, super smooth, highest quality. You can see literal reflections, kind of like glossy texture. That means you are on the highest quality ever. So, and now there's this lamp skin as well. This was one of the New Year skins. It looks super nice. I'm gonna really show it though. We're gonna go ahead here and just look at them in the gorge and show you guys exactly what you're getting into when you buy the phone for Honor of Kings. There we go. New device, new custom layout. Okay, that's fair. Leveling up a little bit harder in the practice mode in this game, but you're gonna get it there. But yeah, you can see 120 FPS. Obviously the network MS doesn't really change. I mean, you need to have a good connection, but if you look at the 120, that thing is not going down. That thing's stuck at 119, 120, and that's because 120 is the cap. So the lowest you're gonna get is like one, you know, the between the 110 to the 120 mark, and it's not gonna drop here. And you can see you have a lot. We have the minions, duck minions. We got the brand new skin and all that cool stuff. So this is your go-to device for Honor of Kings as well. I am using the maximum quality for everything, which is quite nice. But yeah, 120 is gonna be your go-to here. You're gonna have pretty much no frame drop throughout the day as long as you have the Mac cooler on as well. That's just gonna confirm you're pretty much not gonna get any heating at all. Like right now, it's super cold. Like I don't want to hold on to kind of like I have very big fingers, so I'm getting some of that air definitely on my fingers. But yeah, definitely a good phone here for Honor of Kings as well. I did play a lot on the GT30 Pro, if you guys remember. I still should have it somewhere around here. But yeah, I've been using it for the past like 10-11 months, ever since I got it. Whenever I'm on bed or whenever, like, I'm on the go. I am a tablet player, so I usually play on tablets. But whenever I am on the go, whenever I'm like outside, or whenever I'm, on a travel, just traveling around, or I'm in bed, I'm using the phone because it's easier to, move it around, easier to handle it. And that's why it's good to have, a phone that you can do that with. A lot of people use gaming phones for that reason, because they can take it anywhere. I use tablets, obviously it's a little bit different for me, but whenever I did have the phone, I was using it at all times. So GT20 Pro was amazing. GT30 Pro though, this thing, I mean, it's so smooth. Like, it's actually insanely smooth. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead here and go and exit the esports mode, and now we're gonna go to Warrift. Okay, Warrift is gonna be a little bit different. This game is actually, I believe, has like the highest, I would say, what is it called, like quality cap. Like, this game can go beyond the quality that like mobile games actually support. So it's gonna be a really great test. If Warrift is consistently running at like 100 plus frames, you're gonna see why this one is the best. For only $300, you are getting a 100 FPS plus 144 hertz OLED device that is able to support Warrift, which is amazing. But yeah, I have a couple of legendary skins in Warrift as well, so we're gonna be able to test those out and show you guys what it looks like. So let's get into it. It takes a little bit of a time to load Warrift. There's a lot of resources to load in this game every single time. For some reason, you have to load it. But yeah, we're gonna get in right here. We're gonna enter the game, and there we go. So I already have everything maxed out, because I'm gonna be able to see. I already have the graphics here on 120, super high on resolution, quality effects, floating text, character inking, and I'm gonna turn that on. I like the inking on the characters. Again, performance, you want to put on performance mode. Make sure everything is ready. We got touch optimization, you want to turn it on. You want a control adjustment, put it on mobile. Network adjustment is on. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead here, enter the esports mode. Make sure that you're putting the phone's maximum performance on. Go to single player here, solo practice. I'm gonna show you guys the leasing here that we have. That is a legendary skin. Yeah, there we go. This is the Dragonfish leasing, one of the most expensive skins I spend money on. Is it worth it? Probably not. But did I want it to have like a full leasing collection? Yes, I did want it, so we got it. And yeah, let's give it a try for Warrift there. And the FPS and how smooth it is with the 120 FPS and 144 hertz. But yeah, this fan is actually, this cooler is insane, man. Like, actually so cool. You got the lights and super nice. I like it. But yeah, you can see the quality already looks insane. Warrift, like, the device is so good. You're even going past the 120 FPS mark. Warrift is a game that allows that kind of. Honor of Kings doesn't allow it. The Honor of Kings only allows your FPS to go down. That's why you saw the FPS drop to like 119, 118, 116, stuff like that. But this game is super optimized. They allow it. They allow the FPS to freely fluctuate, which is a good sign. And sometimes bad, but definitely a good time when you're on a good device like this. I mean, sometimes you are going to be able to get a couple of frames more out. Could help you out here and there. But it is not a big deal. As long as you get 100 plus, the experience should be smooth. But 120 is definitely the goal. So solid 120, and this device gives you that no matter what. Especially like Mobile Legends is so optimized. So like the game I would test it on really would be Mobile Legends, and Mobile Legends is just like smooth FPS all around. You can see it in Warrift. As I said, Warrift has the best graphics, I would say, in mobile, even though the game is not as popular maybe as like Mobile Legends or I would say Honor of Kings at this time. This game has the highest graphics in a mobile game. You can just tell, right? Like, look at the water, stuff like that. And we're getting a solid 120. Sometimes even, we're getting a solid 122. So that is insane. Definitely check it out, guys. And let me know if you guys want me to compare some more games. I know there's a lot of people that want to see PUBG or Call of Duty, but there's a couple of fellow YouTubers that have done it, done videos on it as well. So you guys should probably check out those, because those guys know the exact like graphics you should run. Like I know PUBG players sometimes like run on lower graphics to get like most frame rates, but if you get this phone, you can probably go on very high, play that on, you know, play PUBG and COD Mobile on the very high quality and get 120 FPS with no heating, which is crazy. Like those games actually, you know, those games take a lot of processing power because you got bigger maps, you got more players and all that stuff. But for this one, it's no problem, and you can see that as we tested this already on Warrior. But yeah, guys, make sure to get your Infinix GT30 Pro yourself on their website. I have all the links down below. But yeah, this device is amazing in my opinion. Like, if you guys are like serious about gaming, content creation, or even just want something that, you know, you want a phone that you can take out anywhere and play anything and anywhere, this is your phone. This is gonna be your phone. This is only $300 in certain regions, even lower in certain regions. You're gonna be able to get it for like $250, which is quite a bargain. Like this is an amazing device for the price range that you are getting, and you're gonna be able to run literally every game, like Talk Genshin Impact, Honor of King Worlds that's coming out. So you're gonna be able to run MMOs, FPS games, MOBAs. Doesn't matter what you want to run. This device is gonna support it. And you know, being one of the most, you know, one of the most companies that is like really around gaming, that are putting in the time, they're putting in the effort to kind of get the best product out, and they're constantly updating their softwares and adding new games and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty sick stuff from Infinix. And again, thanks for them, you know, giving me the device to kind of try it out here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to give it a try. I'm definitely going to be streaming and posting more videos on this device, so make sure to stay tuned and check out my shorts and also my videos, possibly live streams. If I do go live, I'm going to be using this device as well. Pretty cool. Again, constant 120 FPS, and you can tell that on an optimist game like Warrior is doing that. It's pretty nice. But hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to get yourself the Infinix GT30 Pro. Once again, all the links down below, so make sure to check out the official channels and get it for yourself if your region allows it, or then you can buy it off of like a reseller if you guys are like in the US and want to get the product, which might be a little bit more expensive, but you're gonna be able to get a device that is amazing. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed, and that is it, y'all. Look at the quality. Camera is not really picking it up, but you can see how vibrant the screen is and how cool it is, man. It's so nice. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye, y'all.